Hello everybody, welcome back to Lost Game Chronicles. My name is Kelly, and tonight we are playing Strange Antiques, which is a really cool game. I will show you why. Let's go. As a thaumaturge apprentice, there was a lot to learn. Every object must be treated with care, and it is important to identify the harmful from the harmless, the potent from the mild. It was only supposed to be a temporary arrangement when Eli left the shop. Strange antiques in my hands. None of us knew. By then, the pendulum was already swinging with a terrible certainty that could not be stopped. The ravens were an omen. A circling unkindness of black wings and cheerless cries that seemed even then to signal the start of a rising dread. Okay, so I played this game. Not this game, actually. This is brand new. I played a game called Strange Horticulture. It was the second game I ever played on YouTube, guys. And I really liked it. I played the crap out of it. I finished it, not on stream or on the internets, but I did finish it. And it was really cool. So now we are playing something called Strange Antiques, which I'm really excited about. It's by the same people. So we have our little bell here. We're gonna pet our cat. Hello, cat. Oh, we could pet her. Hello, sweet girl. Or boy, I don't know. And we've got all these cool antiques, it looks like, that are all ours to play with. Oh, it keeps going. Oh, and there's some locked ones. That's neat. And what else do we have? We have some more over here. And we probably have a book somewhere that the game will help us find at some point. It's probably... Oh my god, it's so cool. I loved the first game by these people, and nobody ever talked about it. Hello, sir. Eli White. I remember him from the first game, I'm pretty sure. I have been called away to assist in an urgent matter in Ravenglass and must leave at once. I am leaving the shop in your care, with some reluctance, I might add. Make use of the reference material here. Take this. Oh, okay. Oh, yes! Is our book. Wait. There's an index in the back that might be helpful to you. If in doubt, study it carefully. Remember, there are some powerful artifacts here. Under no circumstances should you seek entry to any of the locked drawers, cupboards, or drawers. In fact, save us not to touch anything at all. I should be back in a few days. Okay, Eli. Check out our cool book. How do we look at it? There we go. Wait, what was it called? Strange oh man, I can't see the title. Because I clicked. Okay, anyway, okay, so we've got a whole table of contents here. Of all... The ecumenical is a receptacle commonly featuring a memento mori, which is a reminder of death. I learned that in my art history class because in the Renaissance they drew a lot of or they drew or painted a lot of these reminders of death, memento mori, because they had just gone through the Black Death. So it was a reminder that humans can always die, basically. There were artists who made this their whole thing. A memento mori that acts as an aid to recollection. Memory cannot reside in both the mind and the ecumenical at the same time, and it cannot be stored indefinitely. When a memory has been left for long periods, it can begin to emit unpleasant vapors. An empty ecumenical, on the other hand, has an ominous presence pulling at threads of one's mind. Memento Mori, a reminder of death. There. Aries rampant. I'm an Aries. These objects induce a form of synesthesia, where colors and tones, light and shadow, can be felt through touch. Oh, that's so cool. They are sometimes used by those who work in low light conditions such as miners. The gemstones in an Aries remnant are arranged in the shape of a constellation that shares its name. Aries, the ram. It's just a curve. Find that weird. Binding seed. I'm not going to read all of these, by the way. I'm actually, maybe we should go to the worst ones. They're probably at the really back. What's Azia? Worn around the neck to play. Oh, they're alphabetical, of course. I just want to know what the worst. What do you think sounds like the worst one? Restful Neither, a Sextrum, Shadowhold. That's got to be bad. Shadowhold, or Oshadic Vessel, is a container of any kind, sometimes a jar or a bottle, or some sort of box. It can be used to contain an Oshadic spirit, the manifestation known as Creeping Dark, pulling it from the shadows like poison from a wound. They're decorated with an elaborate design called a shadow catcher. Ooh. Oh, so I wonder if that, sorry. Okay, you go back in your... Where was that? Was it this? I think that's what this must be. And also we have this cool... Oh, it's our little kitty cat. The Devourer of Souls! Jupiter! Jupiter is a thaumaturge's cat, or more accurately, Eli is Jupiter's thaumaturge. Jupiter found strange antiques, perhaps drawn to the curiosities within, and made it his home. Eli was more than happy to accommodate him, but he learned early that Jupiter was his own master. His business is his own, but it largely consists of regular naps, terrorizing rodents, and midnight explorations of Undermere and beyond. What he does in his excursions is a mystery, but he seems to be well known among the town's residents. Aw, what a good boy. Oh, look, he moves. Oh, I love that. I love it. I love this game so much already. Okay, I'm ready. Thomas Pope. Hello, Thomas Pope. Congratulations. Today is the day you meet the great Thomas Pope. Hello. That's me. Hello. I am a man of two loves. Fresh mountain air and little white dog called Hamish. But I reserve some room for laughter among friends and shops with cats in them. Nice. If you would be so kind, I'm looking for a replacement for my hunter's boon. Hunter's boon. Use this to inspect the item. I'm inspecting. I want to inspect the item. How do I look? That's inspecting him. I want to inspect the item. Confused! Help! Should look up Hunter's Boon. Let's look up it. Okay. Back to here. Hunter's Boon. A Hunter's Boon is a primitive item. They grant power of the predator, enhancing perception and agility. They are made from trophies taken from slain beasts, with those from the deadliest predators being the most prized. They are simple items without embellishment. Oh, so this doesn't really look like a hunter's boon. Trophies taken from slain beasts, with those from the deadliest predators being the most prized. Let me sip my drink and think about it. This is definitely not that. Fact. And what do I do now? Oh. Description says I'm looking for an item taken from a predator, so perhaps a claw or a tooth. Like this? But that's not a hunter's boon. Oh, I have to give him one. Oh, okay. So that's probably it. They're items without embellishment, so... I forgot there's more over here. Not gonna be any of those things. Probably not gonna be any of these things. I wonder if that plant is one. Creepy hand. I don't think it's any of those. Not gonna be any of those. It's gonna be this claw. There you go. Use item. Identified! This is a tiger's tooth, a trophy from a predator. On closer inspection, it gives sensation of power. Okay. Carved totems. Oh, a Selenic totem. These carved totems are commonly known as moon hearts. Can be imbued with sentiment or feeling, such as love or joy, and then held tightly to recall the same feeling. They're sometimes feature crescent shapes associated with both the Selenic and Noctic disciplines. Indeed, the form of the item itself will often have a connection to either the moon or the light. Wait. Did I put it back now? Oh! Oh! Smooth but with light ridges. Color and composition. Yellowy brown. Yellowy white. Doesn't smell. Oh, it's so cool. Okay, well, we know what this is. This is going to be a hunter's boon. Oh, we can change the shape of it. I like that one. I don't think we need an icon. Make it like that. Really stands out. Hunter's boon. Can we label the cat? Can't label the cat. Oh, I forgot we have this stuff down here too. Crazy. Jack Hungerford. What if I've been recording for 13 minutes and I haven't even done anything yet. The nights are drawing in again. Dark shadows hide dark deeds. So my father always used to say. Seems like shadows have grown darker since he passed 2 winters ago. A creeping darkness has set in my house. I'm told a shadow hold will draw it out. Okay. Let's see if we can... Oh. Oops, sorry. That's not what I meant. Did you? Excuse me. I had to sneeze. Okay. A shadow hold. A shadow hold, or a Shattuck vessel. Oh, we read this! Is a kind of container, bottle, some sort of box. It can be used to contain a Shattuck spirits, the manifestation of creeping dark, pulling it from the... they are decorated with an elaborate design called a shadow catcher. We need to find this design, and I think it's this. Is there a way to leave this open? Gotta be this, right? I don't think there's anything. Oh, there's like a... I bet there's like a lock thing in here. Nothing in there. Those must be the really, really bad stuff. Yeah, it's not any of them. Gotta be this one. That item... Oh no. Oh, it's gotta be this one. Expect it. Anything else that has markings like that? Down here. Because it's a vessel, it can hold shadow. That makes sense. I did it. The item is a container of some kind. Oh. The side on the bottle is the same as the sketch. Okay. Cool. A sunbond. A sunbond is a small and lightweight designed to be carried discreetly and made of non-precious metal of some kind, housing a gemstone of light. They carry warmth and the light of the sun, a brightness that can pierce the darkest gloom. So to be clear, this is actually a story game, if anybody is wondering. It's not just how do we identify these things, it's also got a story. Like the last one, there was like multiple endings and stuff like that. It's so good. It's really, really good. If you're on the fence about buying it, I say go out and buy it. Buy Strange Horticulture too. Strange Horticulture was awesome. It was so good. It's about identifying plants. Why is there an eye there? Oops, I just took a screenshot. I didn't mean to do that. Okay. This was a shadow hold. Wanna get that on the second line. There's no way to do that. Okay. Ooh. Let's do that. And we'll make it that color. Because it's like shadowy. Goodbye. Where did that live? Right here? Shadow. Okay. So yes, it was about identifying plants, making potions and stuff like that for people. What's with all the ravens flying around Undermere today? It's a good question. I can't remember ever seeing anything like that. Not a good day to be the sort who believes in dark omens. A letter for you. Oh. Thank you. Allow me to open my letter. Charlie Weathers, we discovered some papers in a hidden desk drawer in the boatyard last night. Mr. Jones almost threw them in the fire pit, but I asked to take a look at them first. The man does like to burn things. They looked old. Maybe there's nothing much of use here. But I thought of you when I came across the entry on the shin. Okay. Wait, was there more letters? Oh, what do I do with that? Okay. Whoa, look, did you see what the cat's eyes just did? I want an Ossic ring. Ossic. That's a pleasing word on the tongue. Okay. Let me find out if that's a safe thing to give you. An Ossic ring. These somewhat macabre objects. Macabre. I don't know which version of that. Is it macabre or macabre? I think it's macabre. Objects were originally made as offerings to the goddess Fortune, but the practice fell out of favor as belief waned. They are hard to come across now, but they are occasionally sought out for their ability to keep vermin at bay. Some say that they can hear Fortune's unearthly hiss when they hold an Ossic ring up to the ear. Okay, so we're listening for a hiss. Fortune, serpent goddess. Macabre object. Okay, so we're looking for something macabre. Maybe this. Let's listen to it. Oh. Foreboding. No, I don't think it's this. Maybe this? Scent and sound. I have nothing to remark. Okay, so it's gonna be macabre, so we're looking for something that's... Did we check? Nothing to remark. Try the other side. Something like... this must be it. Nope. What's a ring? What if I don't have one? Oh, strange artifacts, a guide to occult objects. We finally got to see what they were. What about this? It's gonna be a ring, right? This. Ah! Okay, sir, how about you? Made of bones. This item satisfies the description macabre. Closer inspection confirms the hissing noise can indeed be heard. There you go. An evocant. These stone items weigh the same as a man's heart, according to popular myth. The truth is a little less dramatic, but the weight of these items is nevertheless important and should not stray more than a hair from precisely 1 pound. They are placed on the chest of those in a coma to draw them out. Stone item. Oh, interesting. Okay. I'm still trying to figure out what this guy sent me. Do I now have that in here? Look for chin. Oh. Ooh. Oh, look at this. I don't know what that's for, but that is really cool. God, I love this game. We have Edmund Bishop. The behavior of these ravens is disturbing, to say the least. As a rule, they only come together to feed. Ravens are omnivores, carrion eaters mostly, and they'll take anything they can get their talons into. Okay. And they'll kill if necessary. I didn't plan on dropping by today, but there's something happening out there, and I'd like to know what. Okay. Spider. Oh, what is happening? That's so weird. Okay, the voice of Cernunnos might help put me at ease, or might do the opposite. Okay. Let's inspect book. Oh, cool. We can do that without putting it on the... Okay. Voice of Cernunnos. The name Voice of Cernunnos is used to refer to any bronze torque. that has certain imbued properties with skills. Such an item can be used to read patterns of nature that are otherwise hidden to us. Cernunnos is a pagan god of the forest and nature, typically depicted as a man with antlers of a stag and often wearing or holding a torque. I mean, I don't know what a torque is. Oh, it's this. Okay. Any bronze torque. Okay. Oh, we also have to label this. What the hell was it? It was, I'm not gonna be able to remember. An Ossic ring. It's even checked off for us. Ossic ring. Boo boo boo. Okay. And we now need a bronze torque. What? Oh my god! What is this? Oh! I love this part of the game. It's so cool. We get to go on explorations. It's so cool. What is this? Oh, it's more stuff. What about over here? Ah! What's this? On thaumic fields. All thaumic objects produce field of some sort. Although invisible to the naked eye, they can be observed by placing an object over a thaumic lens. Diurnic field pattern. These fields are not fully understood despite attempts to study them over the years. Oh, interesting. This reminder, I've stored a couple of items in the cellar of the wine merchant next door. Okay, we're gonna have to go get those. What is this? I have nothing. Oh my god, there's so many little hidey compartments. This is the best part of the game, this exploration stuff. So good. Oh, he wants us to come get them. That's why. Okay, and we're gonna be able to go exploring later. And we'll be able to go pick them up. That's so cool. Okay. How do I leave here? God. Okay. I'm sorry. I completely forgot what I was looking for. You want a torque? I don't think I have that. Oh, it's this. Gotta be this. The only thing in here that looks even remotely like a necklace. Well, I mean, I mean, looks remotely like the thing in the picture. Oh, like this thing. These are obviously all necklaces also. Okay. Oh my god, I love this game so much. Okay, here you go. Identified! This item is made of bronze. A similar looking item appears around the neck of Cernunnos. My god. My pronunciation is gonna become a problem. There are some who stay away from spirit eyes. Okay. Believing them to be a window to a world that should not be seen. And others who desire their fear as nothing more, who just deride their fear as nothing more than superstition. It is not clear exactly what they do show. Another layer beneath the visible world, perhaps. A layer that requires something more than traditional senses to experience. They draw their power from opposing symbols inscribed upon them. Okay. I want to explore. Okay. What does this say? Charlie Weathers. Where the hell does Charlie Weathers live, dude? They said something about the docks, but... Cover papers hidden in a desk drawer. It's a boatyard! Okay. A boatyard. Or we could go get these items from the cellar of the wine merchant next door. So where are we? Market Square. I wonder if we can find strange horticulture. Strange antiques. So if we go here... Strange horticulture was also in this game. There it is! Let's go visit that. The Curious Plant Shop on the edge of town is a quiet haven away from the bustle of the center. Ordinarily, I'd be delighted to while away some time, but I have important work. And yet, an hour later, I find myself leaving the shop with potted palliance and a weight off my shoulders. I've been chatting with the proprietor about similarities and differences between our two disciplines, with a gently purring Helibor curled up in my lap. Aw, little Helibor. I remember him. He was the cat that we had. And we got a plant! Oh my god. Where do we put this? Let's put it right here. It's beautiful. Does it do anything? No. Okay. Now we can't explore anymore. Okay. Oh, can we? Proprietor Miss Cranmore begrudgingly grants me access to the cellar when I explain that I'm from Strange Antiques next door. Yes, well, take the lot of them out of there, would you? I can't say no to Eli after all he's done for me, but I don't like the thought of those unnaturals in my cellar. Okay. So we got 3 new items. Cool. Where do we put them? Put one here? Oh. Put it here. That's better. Move this one. Oh. We'll make this a 4-person shelf. There. And then that there. Cool. Can we explore more? Nice. Okay, let's go to the boatyard. The yard has seen better days. A mess of broken and rotten timbers covers most of the outdoor space that isn't taken up by upturned boats, slowly being reclaimed by the weeds. In the middle of all this, a man looks up from repairing a small rowing boat. You must be from Strange Antiques, he says with a smile. He takes me into the dilapidated office where 2 metal buckets collect drips of brown water, and a thin window pane rattles with every footstep. He pulls on a sheaf of brown papers out of the desk and places them gently in my hands. Okay, we've got sleep vessels. We've got... Oh, okay. Apparently as an afterthought, and somewhat reluctantly, the man gives me something else as I'm leaving. I've no use for it, he says. Don't even know what it's for. Whoa, cool. Okay. Wow. We just hit the motherload, you guys. Alright, we won't read all of those things. But we've got all of these people that we met today. Well, some of them are important. The ornithologist is important, which means we'll probably have, like, quests and stuff associated with him. We can throw this in the garbage now. Are like pedestals here? Here. This away somewhere. There. We don't need it. Okay, now we really will end the day. The black mare thundered through the icy rain, shining wet in the silver moonlight. Her cloaked rider was exhausted, cold, and soaked to the bone. He knew he would not survive the night if he did not reach Backbarrow. Okay. What is happening? Oh, I'm control. What are you doing? An escaped prisoner ran northwest, hid me in the first building he came to. An escaped prisoner ran northwest, hid me in the first building he came to. So this must be a clue to where there's another... Yeah. Gotta wait. Can we check the map? Where's the prison? The old jail, number 10. Number 10 is here. Oop. 10. Northwest, it must be this here. Interesting. Okay, we'll check on that after the end of the day. Okay, we pet our cat. I forget what his name is again. What's your name again? You're listed here somewhere. Jupiter. The Devourer of Souls. Hello, buddy. You're so pretty. Okay, so it looks like it's not raining out today. That's nice. Verona Green, I remember her from the first game as well. Ah, well, that's just perfect. Undermere, fizzing with fear over these ravens, and the thaumaturge is left as apprentice in charge. Sorry, my dear, that was rude. Pay no attention to me. I'm an old lady who got out on the wrong side of the bed. Okay. These ravens have got under my skin is all. Please do not let Eli know that I was looking for him. Next time you see him, and please do let Eli know I was looking for him next time you see him, and pass on my thanks for letting me borrow his copy of Hermetic Symbology. Oh my god, we got another book. Thaumic disciplines. There are 3 branches of thaumaturgy. Each one of these is split into 2 disciplines, represented by the following symbols: celestial, Selenic, and Dradic. I wanted to say Daedric because that was from Skyrim. Elder Scrolls. Diurnal. We've got Diurnic and Noctic. And individual Mentic and Wixic. Imbuements. Oh my god, we're gonna need to know all this shit too. That's wild. Okay, well, we'll put it on this shelf. We're gonna have to move this. Live over there. This will be our bookshelf. Okay. Okay. Sorry, Jupiter. I feel paralyzed. Wow, you don't look very good. I have no job, no partner, no friends, no prospects. This is Tess Sherwood. I heard a horned shackle might be the answer. I wonder if, is this a reference to Pride and Prejudice? That would be fucking weird. Why would you make that reference? Wait, what did you want? A horn shackle? Horn shackle. Horn shackles are used to bring about change in one's life, bestowing the ability to overcome personal demons. An elaborate example of a horn shackle. In use, the horns are rubbed between one's fingers, causing them to be worn smooth over the years. They can be worn as pendants, but more commonly totems of some kind. Okay. So anything with horns, basically. Like this? Or this? Was there any other hint? Empty. I think we're looking for something with smooth. Yeah. Gotta be this. Here you go, girl. Sounds like it takes a long time for this shit to work, but there you go. The item has horns. Closer inspection reveals that the horns have been worn smooth. A vesiger. A vesiger can be used to prevent the spread of disease and pestilence. Among other oddities, flames burn pale in their presence. Interesting. Oh, so if we move, that's why we can move the, lights around. So this is a horned, what was it? Oh my god, I'm so bad at remembering things. Horn shackle. Horned shackle. I'm gonna put that white because it seems like it doesn't have like a negative consequence. Okay. Have we marked off everything that we've handed out to people? I think we have. What was the last thing we handed out yesterday? Oh, it was this. Voice of Cernunnos. Cernunnos. Voice of Cernunnos, right? Cernunnos. Color? I don't know, like green for nature. Does it matter? Probably. Okay. Oh, it's okay, Papa. At least the weather's looking better out there today. It is! I noticed that. Thank you. Let's see. Good day. You might be interested to hear that my plow overturned a strange-looking object yesterday. Come to the farm, and it's yours. For the right price, of course. Kind regards, John Royston. So we're looking for, like, a Royston farm or something. Later. Julia Braddock. Hello. Ah, Jupiter, we meet again. Our paths crossed late last night on Princess Street. Interesting, we should go check that out. We shared a moment before he slunk off into the dark. On important business, no doubt. Yeah, no doubt. I wonder if you can help me. Probably. I'm visiting my grandmother later, and I wanted to bring her something. She lives all alone on the edge of town, out on Clanbrook Road, and I don't always manage to get out there as often as I'd like. I thought maybe a moon heart would bring her some comfort. Okay. Moon heart. Moon. M for moon. Uh-oh. I'm afraid I don't have moon heart in my book. I have L and then O, but no M. I don't have an index in my book, but what if I check the index in the back? Oh, okay. Okay. Selenic totem. Okay, so Selenic. We should look that up in the other book. No heart. Selenic. Be looking at that symbol, possibly. So let's look for something that looks like it's moon shaped. It's gotta be this. Worm. Hard and cool engraved scaling. Moon-like. Oh, could be this. Ooh. Big pig. Okay. Well, let's try giving her that. Or am I looking for the symbol? Triangle with... Oh, shit. Stuff. Nothing to open there, right? The only other thing it could really be is this. It wasn't the item bad happens. Well, I don't know what I'm looking for. You haven't really given me much of a hint. Oh. Carved totem. Okay. Maybe this is it. Wow. Oh, because of the moon. There's a moon right here. Carved totem. The owl is associated with night. It bears concealed crescent shape. Using it, the closer inspection tool tells me it imparts feelings of joy. Okay. A Holgen Grim. These eerie creations are worn by priests of Holgar in various rituals relating to death and the afterlife. The sacrament to ask for his protection. Wolfsong Truth to seek his judgment. Path of the warrior to help the dead find their way. Interesting. I need to mark this right away. Moonheart. That was hard. I don't think I would have been able to figure that out without the help of the hints. Daisy Winters. Hello, Daisy. Friend of mine, or former friend, I should say, has been stealing jewelry from me. Oh my god, the worst. 3 necklaces have gone missing over the last few weeks, including one that was a gift from my late grandmother. You have a suitable pendant that I could leave lying out for her, or find that will teach her a lesson. I need to make a choice here. No wrong answer, but my decision will no doubt affect the events. Okay. So I can choose between a binding seed and a Zia. Binding seed. These items are made of 2 distinct materials, representing the Mentic and Wixic. Mind and the body. The winding path, the mind, is described by a spiral encompassing the body. The winding path, the mind, is described by a spiral encompassing the body, the seed. Okay, so something in the center. A binding seed is a form of punishment that amplifies feelings of guilt and shame. The Yew Labyrinth. Castle Morrigan. Larger than life. Binding seed. Interesting. Okay. So we could make her feel really bad, or what was the other one? Zia. Worn about the neck to place them closer to the heart. These innocent-looking items instill a sense of fear and paranoia. They can be difficult to remove. Zias are made of any single material except wood or clay. They typically have no symbol or other writing. So, okay, I think we should go the path of making her feel guilty. We're looking for something spiral, which encompasses a single point, and it'll be a necklace. I think it's here. What if we don't have it? Might not have a choice here. Can't see anything that looks like it could be a binding seed. Oh. What the hell? God, everywhere. You just gotta click on everything in this stupid shop. Secret everywhere. What's this? Oh my. Our weights. I can't believe There's so many little hidden compartments. Is this a hidden compartment? Open sesame. Here again? Nothing. I mean, the closest thing I can tell is possibly this. It doesn't feel right. What was the hint? It said... Binding speed. Two distinct materials. So I don't think it can be this either. Can we explore right now? Maybe we can. This is an escaped prisoner. Right. The northwest of the prison. So if you were going northwest, you'd get here. Dilapidated warehouse, dark and imposing, struggling flame of lantern does a little to pierce its depths. I slowly search through the contents with a sense of despair, wondering if I'm even in the right place at all, when suddenly I unexpectedly uncover something of value. Relieved, then elated, I take the trinket back to the shop. That's not it. I don't think that's what we're looking for, somehow. I was like, oh, maybe he's overwhelmed with guilt. Okay, what was the other one? John Royston. Okay, so he's gotta have a farm. Come to the farm and it's yours for the right. There, Royston Farm is number 30. Here. John grins as I struggle to hide my obvious interest he shows me, and he hoped that he might not be fully aware of the value evaporates after a lengthy negotiation, reluctantly hand over the amount he originally asked for. That's not going to be it either. Well, we might have to give her the Zia. I'm gonna try this one, but I don't think this is right. No. Oh, it's this! Fucking obviously it's that. Jeez. The item made of two materials, wood and stone. Oh god, I'm so dumb. It features a spiral surrounding a seed. I just didn't, I don't know why, but it like did not occur to me that it could be not like a perfect, I don't know what I was thinking. Generic charms of protection have little to offer the skilled thaumaturge, but can have small effect. An oshadic spirit or a wandering shroud will not abide them, for example. Such charms make use of the art of symbology, an ancient and some would say primitive component of thaumaturgy. They can be made from a variety of materials, though rarely precious metals. Okay. So this was a seed. Oh, bad. Binding seed. I have such bad ADHD, guys. Come on, give me a break. Binding seed. Okay. And we'll leave it as green. Oh man, that was a rough one. Oh, where did we put that new thing that we? Wait, we put it here. Okay. Okay, buddy. Found a man just now in that house where all them ravens were. I wish I hadn't seen, but I did. He was sheet white, but it was his eyes that are going to give me nightmares. All black they were. It was like you weren't there anymore. I don't need to wait around for another sign. I'm taking my family to Sedberg. I'll be taking a Libula to see us safely through. Okay. Let me see if I can find that. Libulae are purported to offer reassurance in times of upheaval and change, but they are not held in high regard by most scholars of the occult. That being said, an imbuement of wisdom shows that a libula is not merely decorative. There is power in symbology, as the old thaumaturges knew well. So they didn't really give us much. I guess this? Change and wisdom? Maybe we have to look at the back for change and wisdom. Change. Horn shackle. Libule. Probably. Okay. That's not nearly as helpful. Thought it would be. So it looked like a triangle. Doesn't help that the sun has now decided directly to shine onto my screen. Oh right, that's where the weights are. Go to Lupula. Triangle, it's got like a sun in it. Book of Symbols. Ah, okay. Let's see. Wisdom is got opposed. Wisdom and change. Reassurance in times of upheaval. Wisdom. The Libula. It even says symbol here. Reassurance in times of upheaval and change. Truth, strength, foresight. Blessings. Urine. Anyone have any ideas? I mean, foresight is kind of... The wisdom is like a crown, like this. Try that. Hey, a libula. The item bears a symbol of wisdom. Witch's finger. Witch's finger are said to be the severed digits of the Witch of Undermere. They are capable of inflicting intense pain, but the goal is supposedly purification of the body, a most unpleasant experience, but at a last resort that has cured some and finished off others. Wow, okay. Okay, but first... Oh, I'm still thinking of it. Libula. Wisdom. Shape like that. There we go. Okay. He's good. Okay. We could probably put 3 on that. Oh, okay. Should we, like, do some random exploring? That can go into... Whoops, where's the... There was a... There it is. There it is. Boom. Done with that. We should really probably put these up on the counter somewhere, you know? We shouldn't keep hidden away down here, or I'm gonna forget that they're here. Fix that in a minute. Okay. There we go. Try that. There's some free space over here. That's a weird one, isn't it? Alright, Undermere. I'm gonna just do some random exploring. All thaumic objects have a field sword. Although invisible to the naked eye, they can be observed object over a thaumic lens. We don't have one. Or maybe we do. What is this? Shift to bring up your magnifying glass. Okay, it's just a magnifying glass. But it will help us look at this map. I want to check out the quarry, maybe? What's this? That's weird. Pit is a scorched black hole, perhaps 5 meters in diameter, that has an unnatural look to it. A rough wooden fence has been erected around it, but has not been maintained in some time. Is broken and collapsed in places. Nothing grows in a wide circle around the gaping chasm. The earth is brown and lifeless. Interesting, okay. Or explore? We go talk to Barrows. Oh, those might have a place, a thing. At the top of a hill is a cluster of grassy mounds, the Barrows. Whoever is buried in them must have been important in their time. Oh, you can't like go into them. Thought you could go into them. Lake Undermere, the Mary Bell, a library. Ooh. Wordsworth Library is a quiet haven of books and knowledge, its shelves well stocked and well kept, a place where time slows with every turn of a page. The librarian Simone sits at a desk, her focus fixed on her work as always. I found some old books that dig into the history of strange antiques, she says, looking up. It's very old, you know. I'll be sure to visit if you uncover anything useful. Cool. Darn. Where else could we look? Market Square. Market Square might have something. I'm just randomly looking. Market Square. The Market Square bustles with life. Stallholders call out their wares. Crier spreads the latest gossip. Few remember it was once a place for witch burnings and executions. Okay. I don't know if this is actually going to do anything. I know you could, like, randomly, fall upon, just stumble into things. Spoken word? Wonder what that is. Theater is in surprisingly good condition given the rather ramshackle state of the town. I shake my head remembering the time old Benjamin Marsh mistook a real sword for a prop one and accidentally stabbed a poor lady in the front row. Props and costumes have no use in my line of work. Okay. Yeah, but they might have something cool. Okay, one more and then we'll go. Let's see. Something that looks like it could actually be of importance. The Museum of History, number 11. That's gotta have something. The Museum of History is quiet grandeur, lined with rows upon rows of trinkets and curiosities. It's not unlike strange antiques in that regard, though I doubt there's much of use to me here. The curator ushers me away. Eli and I have agreement you're not to take anything from the museum. Okay, never mind. All right, we'll end the day. Day 2. A deep rain radiated down the side of the rider's head, where he had sliced himself with the diverging hook. And his thoughts were scattered and torn. He could not see out of his left eye. Oh boy. Not good for him. Alright, we're following the trail. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. Hello? There we go. Right? Oh, that's got to be the shape of a building. Hard, okay. For a building, basically, that has, like, a hook in it. This. That's not it either. Here. Possibly? Yeah, this is gonna be it. It's this one. Boom. There is a narrow gap between two houses, and I spy a small wooden chest wedged firmly inside. Slowly I manage to work it loose, and when it finally comes free, it shoots out onto the hard ground and snaps open, revealing its long hidden doors. Whoa! God, I love exploring and finding cool stuff. I'm gonna go here. Have to expand. Oh. Wait. Oh my god, it looks like that though. Why does that work? Okay. It's the same as everything else. That's close though. That looks very close to the same thing. What about this? That's not it, right? Try it anyway. So this one has 1, 2, 3. It's got 8 petals. That one only has 6. Okay. Hello, I remember you from the first game. Good after... no morning. Sorry, I'm a little distracted. I'm Francesca Robertson, a doctor of sorts. I assume you heard about Mr. Hungerford. It seems to be the talk of the town already. I'm used to dealing with maladies of an occult nature, but black eyes are certainly unusual. Yeah, I heard about that yesterday. I've heard of something like this before, but I don't see how it could be the same thing. Either way, I'm hopeful, and evocant will have some effect. Okay. Give me a second. I read about those previously, but I forgot. Evocant. A stone, the same weight as a man's heart. Right. Needs to be exactly 1 pound. Truth is a little less dramatic. Items. Okay. A stone weighing exactly 1 pound. This looks like it could be a stone. Okay. That's very close. That is not 1 pound. But this one. That's not. The binding seed. That for sure. That's a stone. This. That's not... I think it's gotta be... Let's try it. Yeah! Made of stone, weighing the item using my scale shows it is exactly 1 pound. Okay. A Daedalus link. A Daedalus link is a powerful object capable of producing a levitation field. Field is extremely fragile, however, so it would be prudent not to take risks. These items are surprisingly light in weight. Their design vary, but they might point to some facet of flight or feather, or the wings of a bird, for example. I wonder if it's this thing. So this is an evocant. Oops. Ooh. There. Next. Sorry, hi. I had quite a chat with Edmund Bishop in The Guilty Ram last night. He's always got an interesting story to tell, but last night was different. I can't tell. I can tell he's worried, which has me worried too. I know it's not much, but I'd like a shield charm all the same. Okay. I think we just learned about those, didn't we? Shield charm. A generic charm of protection. Generic charms of protection have little to offer the skilled thaumaturge, but can have some small effect. Okay. The art of symbology in ancient. Rare. Okay, so it's a charm. Probably has some kind of symbology on it. It can be made from a variety of materials, rarely precious metals. Okay. Let's check our symbology then. Something that says protection. Okay, so it's probably something with one of these little guys on it. 2 squares, like this. Gonna be this one. Identify. Shield charm. This pendant has a symbol of protection. St. John's anvil. These items have much in common with St. John's poppy plant of the same effect. A fact that is reflected in their designs. They have quite different uses, however, whereas the plant helps to overcome deafness, an anvil will dampen sound. They can even be tuned to filter out certain noises, but allow others to be heard still. Okay. This is a shield charm. Shield arm. Color. There we go. Okay. Ding ding. Hugh Langston. Hello, Hugh. There's something I wanted to show you. Okay. I didn't like the look of it, so I left it where I found it. What if it's cursed? It's hanging behind the old shed, an old shed all overgrown with ivy. Let me draw you a map. Okay. Cool. I'll take it. Thanks. I'm gonna put it on my board and I'll find it later. Verona Green. Hello, Verona. Eli's picked a bad time to leave Undermere. I've come from the Hungerford house where I've been helping Dr. Robertson and looking for any clues about what happened there. There isn't much to go on. I did find a shattered Oshadic vessel, but whatever did this was no creeping dark. There was a strange black stain on flagstone floor that I didn't like the look of, and the ravens, very unusual, but at least they seem to have dispersed. I don't know what to make of any of it. I'm going to take a trip to Gleeson Castle to see if Edmund Bishop can shed any light on their behavior. Okay. But first, I would like a vesiger. Whatever this is, we don't want it spreading. Okay. Vesiger. Let's look it up. A vesiger can be used to prevent the spread of disease and pestilence, among other oddities. Flames burn pale in their prep. Okay, so basically we just do this. That different? I don't think so. Ah, here we go. Here we go. Using a candle, I am able to confirm that flames burn blue in its presence. Moonstone Guardian. The banishment of Hobbs' Spear and Noctic Sight. These tend to take the form of a comforting guardian. This is a messenger. Messenger. Sheep. Okay. I don't really have a have a system. Okay. So we're looking for something. Okay. On maybe up here. Struggling here. There's like trees. That must be a church. Is there a church here? 28. Okay, it's gotta be different. It's here. There's the lake right here. The shed is actually a wooden summer house that looks out over the pond, but it's clear that it hasn't seen use in some time. Thick brambles claw their way up and over one side of the structure. And ivy covers the rest in mottled green cloak. Find what I'm looking for to the rear. Parts of the ivy have been torn away recently, revealing an amulet hanging from a rusted nail. Something else catches my eye as I reach for it and notice that there is another pendant hanging next to it, almost completely hidden by the ivy. Cool. Got two. Ooh, that one's pretty. I like that one. Okay. Alright, guys. You're gonna have to... Well, oh, there's lots of space over here. Do this. You guys have to learn to share. There. Okay, so that's one. Is that the only... Yeah, that is the only one I have, because we already did the one this morning. Want to try one more? Did Market Square already. Library. What about Jacob's Folly? Lady Rosalind built the folly in memory of her husband, lost to the lake, or so the story goes. Now it stands wind-torn and empty, overlooking the water. I checked the turret just in case. Nothing but dust and old stones. Love doesn't leave much behind. Oh, that's true. This is the boatyard in front of you. Gravewick Farm. Scent of damp hay lingers in the air as the cows pick at the muddy ground between weathered stone barns. The farmer lifts his gaze briefly, offering little more than a nod before turning back to his work. Okay, well, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to put this into our archive. And we are going to end the day. Have another dream. 2 days earlier, the rider and his fellow adventurer were deep underground exploring the tunnels below the Kirkhead Tower. When they made a discovery, their elation at their find would soon turn to horror. Ooh. Oh, it's a key. After a disagreement between two houses, I was buried behind lock and key. Lock. Lock house 7. Try that. I don't see anything else that says lock. Ivy strangles the iron gate, creaking loudly as it opens behind a rust-cloaked window. Somebody watches me approach the old house. I tap the brass knocker, waiting for an answer that never comes. Greywick Farm, strange horticulture, barrows, agri, hospital, good, lockhouse. Maybe back here. Ah! A large flat slab of granite marks the otherwise empty field. It bears the inscription, "On this spot in the year 1813, Arthur Key did shoot and kill the beloved horse of Wellington Lock." Buried at the foot of the slab, I find an unlocked chest containing a handful of legal documents, as well as a pistol and another item that catches my attention. Ooh, that's neat. Here, you can learn to chair too. Although we do have like all of this shelf space over here that's behind. There. Okay. That's an hour 36, so I think I'm gonna stop here. God, I love this game. I love it so much, and we've probably only touched the tip of the iceberg. We still don't know. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. We still don't know what this is all about. How that works. We've barely even begun to like deal with like the symbology crap. I don't know, beautiful cat. And then we still don't know what this is. Which probably, if I remember from the first game, has to do with the end of the game. We don't know what this is all about. Or this. Oh my god. There's weird stuff on that side too. No idea. I'll definitely finish this game. If you guys would like me to finish this game on video or to stream it or whatever, let me know. Otherwise, I'm gonna finish it on my own because I love it. But yeah, it's available on Steam. So is Strange Horticulture, which is also fantastic. If you like this, definitely check out Strange Horticulture because it's just this but plants, which is pretty neat. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it from me. If you've enjoyed, please go ahead and hit the like button. Consider telling your friends about the channel. It really helps me out. And with that, I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, everybody!